Give it a second.
Welcome back to my name is Simon, my brother Dacha Sava Thurber. Welcome to our first episode. Welcome back.
Today is October 3rd.
Yeah. Welcome to those of you who are joining us on October 3rd.
October is a month, which is very interesting because octo often means 8. Actually, it always means 8. But
Except
October
in
is the
October.
10th month. That's weird. That's because a long time ago, October was actually the 8th month of the year. Until in the year, it changed to the 10th month in the year when they added a few.
There was actually a couple days in between where it was the 9th month and they decided it made more sense to be 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be King Philip of
The 4th?
the 19th of southern northern Spain that decided that.
Your chance to earn a song rec. We'll remind you partway through the show. What is pretty much Napoleon Dynamite's favorite animal? Pretty much.
Pretty much my favorite animal.
Yeah. We'll remind you. We would like to thank
you're gonna eat your
Kay
pots?
for getting 2 correct
Congratulations!
answers. The first is last episode's pop-up riddle referred to how the water level would change alongside a boat. And in fact, there's no difference because the boat would also be rising along with the water level. So congratulations there. Kay also got the correct answer, I think, 2 episodes ago, blinking. So double congratulations.
Congratulations, Kay. Let us know what you'd like us to play on our next live show, and we will get on that. Drop in the comments right down below. And once again, if you would like to earn a song, right? Answer the question, what is pretty much Napoleon Dynamite's favorite animal, in the comments right down below.
Mm-hmm.
And Sava will be responding live, letting you know if you got it correct.
Yeah.
Woo!
In the meantime,
That's
though,
awesome.
Our first.
In the meanwhile, which is a while that's pretty mean, we will...
Nice.
Hey.
She's going. Yeah.
Um,
That may be the
Who put-
closest you
who
ever
put that
want to
there?
get, Dacha.
we'll continue our project of playing through all 44 of Bela Bartok's 44 violin duets.
Mm-hmm.
We will give you a little sneak peek into the future.
Yeah.
We, if you'll remember, on our last episode, played duets 18 and 19, which might suggest that the next one is 20, but in fact,
23
we are
comes next.
traveling into the future. We are venturing into uncharted territory. We're taking the road less traveled by, and we are playing number 23, The Bride's Farewell.
Ooh.
Woo! So this one's a little bit spooky. You might hear
Some dissonance?
some dissonance. It
Yeah.
might sound to you like the bride is saying farewell, which is the title of this one as well. Remember that October is actually the 10th month in the year. Here we go. And there she went. Upon saying farewell, the bride left, and then this piece was written, probably.
Sounds like a
Very
logical-
cool.
Yeah.
But, actually, probably not. Remember that Bela Bartok was revolutionary in the world of composing because he traveled around mostly Eastern Europe, heard these songs played in their traditional mode of performance and preservation, which was completely playing by ear from what you heard other people play, telling stories. None of this was ever written down. And Bartok wrote it down to preserve it so that we can play it today and enjoy it. And that's awesome. So, probably this piece meant a lot before it was written down. But here it is, on the pages.
Ooh, fun.
Like you read about.
In the books.
In the books.
We have some jokes, and we have a studio audience who will be laughing along with our jokes.
Assuming one of the two of us chose funny jokes. Parallel lines.
Or one of the two of us reads them funnily. See, Jackie thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you heard that, that was Jackie. The K9 unit. Parallel lines have
Jackie.
Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Someone stole
That was the least convincing studio audience I've heard.
Someone stole my mood ring and I don't know how to feel about it. My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lion at... Is that a typo?
Yeah.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Ooh. Get it? Because it's a zoo?
I'm not completely useless. That's a funny part of the joke already. I can always serve as a bad example.
Yeah.
Why'd you make me say that one? That's okay. Someone stole my Microsoft Office and they're going to pay. You have my word.
Oh, get it?
Yeah.
Because it's Office. It's supposed to be fun.
It's alright. It's alright. Now,
Oh.
we have our next piece. Jackie has found probably
A squirrel.
a squirrel or something. That's okay.
There go the lights.
Yes. Our next piece is what I hope to do. Survive!
Oh.
I will survive.
It's got a lot of pages.
There are a lot of pages on this one. I'll give it a second to set it up.
In the meantime, would you like to tell us about your favorite fruit?
Yes. My favorite fruit is the papaya.
Ooh.
There's not much to say about it, but it's delicious. And it's sweet, but not too sweet. And it's a little tangy, but not too tangy.
You know,
And-
a papaya is known as the father of the fruits. That's why it's called a papaya.
Is it actually?
No, I just made it up.
Yeah.
Can we,
So, we will
All right,
play
we're
this
ready.
now. Here we go.
Cool.
Woo! I will survive. At first, I was afraid.
And then I was petrified.
Some might say I was petrified.
That's what happens when you see Medusa. At first you're afraid, but then you're petrified.
You should be afraid afterwards. Here we go.
It's supposed to be funny. You're supposed to. Ah, man.
Oh man. Here we go.
Man.
Ha!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We survived.
We survived.
Woo! That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Strong piece. We got. Well, a quick reminder. What is Napoleon Dynamite's pretty much favorite animal? That's the
Drop it down in the comments. And
We got some trivia in the meantime.
Some trivia. Pineapples. Tell us about pineapples.
Pineapples work as a natural meat tenderizer. The fruit is packed with the enzyme bromelain, which bromelain, which breaks down protein chains, making it an ideal marinade for meats when you don't have a lot of time. But for the same reason,
Got meat? Pineapple. Boom.
But for the same reason, pineapple does not work for jams and jellies, since the enzyme breaks down gelatin as well. The bromelain is so strong that pineapple processors have to wear protective gloves. Otherwise, over time, the enzyme eats away at the skin of their face and hands, leaving dry skin and small sores. Oh my goodness. You see, sometimes when Dacha wakes up with dry skin and small sores, I'm wondering if he's been messing around with pineapple, but
Oh my goodness.
maybe not. I don't know.
Getting lost in a mall.
Getting lost in a mall is known as Gruen transfer. This phenomenon was named after Austrian architect Victor Gruen, who identified how unintentionally confusing layout could lead to consumers spending more time and money in a shopping venue. This is also used in casinos, because if you notice in casinos, there are no windows and there are no clocks. So you don't know what time it is, so you tend to spend more time in a casino.
Well, I'll
Very
be
cool.
darned.
Yeah.
I'm darned. Right now, I'm more darned than I was before.
Uh-huh.
I was a little bit darned after your last trivia fact. But now I'm more darned.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing. We have,
Yeah,
we have one more piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. For which we also have a guest artist.
Yes.
Or two.
Little background.
Or two. Or three.
So,
Or three.
you'll remember, if you are at the academy,
Yeah, come
you'll
join the
remember
fun.
here a guest artist.
Here, we can all squeeze in the frame here. Here, let's
Very
get
recent
you.
assembly at
Given at Phillips Exeter
the academy. In fact, the most recent assembly was the great Ketch Secor, the founder, lead singer, and star of the band Old Crow Medicine Show, which is very famous for their recording of Wagon Wheel, which was originally a Bob Dylan chorus, restructured, revamped by Old Crow Medicine Show, and is now the song Wagon Wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our chorus here. This is our very own Old Crow Medicine Show. We are the fish crows, though, rather than the American crows. A slightly smaller, more nasal variety of crow. Less common, often seen in seaside regions. They eat fish. That's why they're called fish crows. But they look almost identical. Very hard to tell the difference if you can't hear them. But you're about to hear us. So, here we go. Sava, you want to... Maybe I'll be on this.
I'm in the middle? Oh, I'm in the middle.
All right, here we go. Sava will play the banjo.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Start?
Yeah. Down through the land of the pines, blowing my way to North Carolina. Staring at the road, breaking out, I see headlights. I'm named out of clothes, 17 hours. Pick me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. And I'm hoping to rally, I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old town string band. My baby plays the guitar, I play the banjo now. I know country and keep getting me down. I thought I was playing poker, so I had something down. But I ain't doing back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Heading south
nice long tote. He's headed west through the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. And rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 30 seconds flat.
Oh.
Thank you very much. This was
yes.
this was the young Charles Tantum and Christopher Rini.
Good tidings.
Yes. Only
So-
the best.
Yes, so you might be wondering why we're wearing masks. That's because whenever you're less than 6 feet from anybody, not with whom you don't live, or when you're indoors in a place that's not your home, it's really important to wear masks to prevent potentially infected droplets from exiting your mouth and infecting other people.
I hate it when that happens.
Instead, they will get caught in your mask, which you can either throw away or wash if it's a reusable mask. And if everybody does their part, the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
So, that's very
Before we
exciting.
move on, though, a quick shout out to our good friend Joya, who's our very first guest artist.
Mhm.
And another shout out to Mr. Mr. DiCarlo, for actually, he was one of the main people who inspired Ketch to write, to pursue folk music. So,
Yes.
Yes.
And we've been very lucky both to have been taught physics by Mr. DiCarlo
Yes.
here at the Academy. So that's pretty exciting.
Anyway.
Awesome. Well, Saba will now...
we got Twinkle Twinkle, though.
Saba will now teach us about a saying.
Oh, yeah, the saying.
The saying is bucket hat.
Ooh. Let's see if I can find
Bucket
that one.
hat. A bucket hat.
Bucket hat was first invented many moons ago by
Edward Bucket.
who was actually Dacha's great-great-great-grandfather's college roommates, brothers, dogs, sisters, breeders, third cousin.
Twice removed.
Right. And wasn't it Edward Bucket actually invented the concept of a bucket. Up until then, they were trying to transport water on plates, which was rather inefficient, until he invented the concave plate. He marketed it as the concave plate.
Later to be
Then
known as the bucket.
later
he
adapted
got into hats.
by his third generation cousin, who thought, what if I put this concave plate on my head? And thus was born the bucket hat, as is written in this book.
It even mentions
The
me,
book doesn't lie.
mentions me by name. So if you'd like your very own bucket hat,
You're the living legacy of a bucket.
Indeed.
It's Dacha's claim to fame. It's the only thing he's got.
so
Right.
in addition to wearing masks, it's very important that we all wash our hands frequently
Mhm.
with warm water, friction, and lots of soap. When we do so,
Mhm.
we must rub vigorously all surfaces of our hands, and it takes approximately 20 seconds to do that well. So if you're like, I don't have soap, and you're done in less than 20 seconds, you probably haven't done it well enough. So,
Think of it this way: sleep requires a lot of time. So does washing hands.
yes.
That's
And
that's
if
an
you're
easy
ever
way you can
wondering
remember
how
it.
long you should spend washing your hands, you can sing this song to yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Before
for
we
watching.
go-
Before we go, we have a birthday
Oh,
in the
birthday.
house.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday to Alicia and Isabel. We're combined. We have a sort of a 2-week birthday umbrella.
Oh. Patent pending.
Happy birthday to Alicia and Isabel, our wonderful cousins, on the West Coast in the great city of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Happy birthday!
K.
We got an answer from Kay.
Yes.
Congratulations
Answer.
to Kay.
Congratulations.
Liger.
The
Liger.
liger. That is correct.
Oh.
That is pretty much Napoleon Dynamite's favorite animal.
Yeah.
The liger.
Congratulations. We will
And-
see you in
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
7 p.m. 2 Saturdays from now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.